Hi everybody, welcome to my latest video where it's, I guess, a little bit less of an unboxing and a little bit more of a mail call. We can get, well, rather than jammering around and stuttering, let's get started. Okay. First up this week is from eBay. And here we go. We've got Star Wars number 5. I've seen it listed as the first appearance as of Wedge Antilles, and I've seen it as first cameo of Wedge Antilles. That one, again from eBay, it was a pretty good price, and really is in nice shape. Okay, next up, here's another eBay purchase. This one took a little while to show up because the seller tested positive for the coof and had to delay shipping a little bit. It's Power Pack number 1, and it is a 8.0. Not a high grade by any means, and honestly, what I would say is that normally I wouldn't buy such a low grade, but this thing came to me at essentially less than it would cost me to get the book for free and get it graded. Okay, so next up is my my latest order from Capcan Comics. Now this one was kind of unexpected because I had ordered just 3 copies of the same book and a package of Golden Age backing boards. But what they did, without having to alter the shipping cost at all, is they shipped me my order, but included my hold box. So here we go. We've got Good Boy number 1. There we go, that's better, a little less reflection. Good Boy number 1. Why did I get it? It was a number 1, and who knows, it was worth trying out, and it may pay out in the future, just like the shot I took with Family Tree months ago, and now that book is optioned. And okay, next up we've got Future State Gotham number 8. That is the I believe the first Future Joker. And here's one I picked up for just the cover. I believe it just looked kind of cool. That's Defenders number 4. And then here's the next one. It's Donny Cates's Hulk run has been pretty popular. Issue 3 seems to be pretty hard to get. But this is issue number 2. I've never been huge into the Hulk. I like the Hulk. I've never been big into it, but as we see Donny Cates moving over, I'm liking the Hulk now as much as I liked his Venom run. Next up is The Thing number 2. This I got because it's the Kevin Eastman variant cover. And it just looks cool. Now here is Wastelanders Wolverine number 1. Unless I'm mistaken, this ties in along with the Avengers Forever series that I've been really enjoying reading. And this was supposed to be a first of some kind, but I don't think it turned out to be after I read it. Okay, next up, here's the Virgin cover of Evil Ernie number 1. In my last video, I mentioned how I seem to have gotten a trade dress copy instead of the Virgin that I ordered. Now, I emailed Capt Can Comics on, I believe it was Boxing Day, and did not expect a response until the next business day that they were open. Well, turns out they got back to me on a day where I would have thought they would have been home with their family. And I asked, in the email, I'd asked how we could arrange the exchange. And in this case, they said, don't worry about it. Keep the trade dress and we'll put the book you ordered in your hold box. So that worked out really nice. Again, big props to them. Next up, we got Stray Dogs Dog Days number 1. That's another one of the movie poster homages. And I really liked Stray Dogs. And, this little assembly of small stories, some of them are funny, some of them are creepy. But all in all, it's a good book. It's a good, I guess the right thing to say would be it's a good premise. And then whether or not a story is good or not just kind of has to go from there. But the premise of a serial killer who keeps his victims' dogs is just creepy enough to be enticing. Now, next up, here's the books I ordered that, along with my Golden Age backing boards. That's Star Wars: The High Republic, Trail of Shadows, number 1. I picked up 3 copies of that because I believe they were on a clearance, and it is a first appearance of at least a couple of characters. Next up, here's a book I picked up just for my personal collection. Not that I collect Submariner. I remember really not liking the character when I was younger because I felt he was, I didn't like how arrogant he was. But I feel like Silver Age, Bronze Age books in real good condition are only going to be a better and better bet as time goes by. Next up, we've got Venom number 3 from the new from the new run there. And if you haven't been reading this run, you should. It definitely has a different definitely has a different vibe from the Kate's run. That's for certain. Next up, we've got from Dark Horse, Apache Delivery Service, number 1. Again, the main reason I got this was because it was a number 1, and in reading the story, it definitely feels like something that could be picked up and optioned in the future. Next up, I've got the Savage She-Hulk, number 14. This I got because of the upcoming She-Hulk Disney Plus series. I also got it because it had Man-Wolf on the cover. And again, it's a distinctly Bronze Age comic from 1980. And it's in really nice shape, beautiful cover, the colors pop. Now, here's another one for my personal shark fetish is Suicide Squad King Shark number 4. Yet another cover that I quite like. And then finally, we've got Avengers Forever number 1. As I said, it's a series I started reading and I'm definitely sticking with. It's been a lot of fun. I enjoy it, and I can't help but think that we'll see plenty of potentially new characters, and if not new characters, then other multiverse versions of our favorite characters. Okay, next up, and I don't know about you, I'm sure many of you are watching Book of Boba Fett on Disney Plus. Now, for me, this was interesting in that I was suffering some insomnia one night, and at 2 in the morning I realized, oh yeah, Book of Boba Fett should be releasing the latest episode. So I watched it, and as soon as I saw that the Wookiee gladiator slash bounty hunter Black Chrysanthemum. I knew before that episode was over, I had to get online and see if I could pick up his first appearance. Well, I did pick up not one, but 2 copies of the blank cover of Star Wars Darth Vader #1, first appearance of Black Chrysanthemum. Or, seeing as how I hate saying his name, if I have to say it again, I will just say BK. Now, those are, again, blank covers, which, aren't the best, but, they were bought for content and being keys, not necessarily for what the cover looked like. And then finally, I've got a order that came in that I bought at an online auction, and I don't mean eBay, and I don't mean Instagram. I mean fast talking, gavel banging, actual auctioneer auction house, which I bid on a lot of books, and it turns out that I forgot about the ending time of the auction and missed out on some of the books I wanted, but some of what I did get is a lot of books here. First is, and this is in rough shape, a lot of spine ticks on this one, The Punisher, #8. Next up we have The Punisher #17. The Punisher Warzone #14. The Punisher 43. The Punisher 49. The Punisher 59. And the Punisher 64. Okay. Next up, this was a spec buy. I got a copy of Prophet #1. And now, when I was a kid, I liked the original Machine Man in his ongoing series. But in this case, I got another lot of Machine Man #1, Machine Man #2, Machine Man #3, and Machine Man #4, the complete 4-issue limited series. Next up is kind of an oddball. I do have one other book from this series. I was a big fan as a kid of Space 1999 because it was one of the only shows I felt was worth watching on that was aired Sunday afternoons where I lived. And here we've got Charlton Comics, Space 1999, #6. A little bit wrinkly. Definitely a color breaking crease, but that might be one for me to play with in the event that I buy myself a press and use it to teach myself one or two things. Next up, this one can use some cleaning. I've been watching a lot of cleaning videos lately. This one might be worth me playing with that. This is Creatures on the Loose with Manwolf, number 37. And next up, this one could use a little bit of cleaning. There's definitely some creases, but in this series I haven't been very picky. Here we got Rom Number 51. This is a series that I am attempting to collect the entire run. And I would say currently I have probably, I would say 75% of it. So the current process is just collecting the last ones that I have in need of, and then eventually I will probably take some of the doubles I've got, pick the better ones, and sell the others. And here's the last little lot I got from that auction. Joy of Joys, not in bags and boards at all, but we've got Spider Girl number 58. I feel like with all the versions of Spider-Man out, some would say that there are currently too damn many Spider-Mans. I feel like eventually we're going to see a Spider-Girl resurgence. Here we've also got Spider-Girl 57, Spider-Girl 55, and Spider-Girl 61, and Spider-Girl 62. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and if you see so fit, please click on like. If you'd like to see more of these videos, click on subscribe. Click that bell if you want to be notified when I release new episodes. I'll try in the future to not let such a big gap happen. In this case, I just it was a matter of finding the time, and I just had more and more stuff showing up in the mail that that I didn't want to leave out. I was just about ready to make a video and like, oh, I've got this showing up. Oh, I've got this showing up. And it just pushes back and back and back. So I wanted to just try and group them together as much as I could to really make this video worthwhile. Thank you all very much. And you all remember, have a great day.